Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Let's take a few of them out. I got level 2 speed modules here. Let's go and grab some of these as well. I'm going to use this to make some of my own speed modules. There. I'm going to need quite a few of them to make my own speed modules. I'll have to take all of these out, I think. But if I can do this on a couple of them, like that, and don't have any robots for a minute. Right, I've got 24 speed modules there, so I want to go in here, and that will, I want to make 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I can use that to copy and paste each of these different settings in here, and then I can speed things up a little bit. Just a little tiny smidgen of a bit. That's all we need to do. If I can get it just copied, one thing I want to do is if I copy that and I paste it on there, doesn't actually work. I've actually got to, I'm going to have to remove that facility along with those speed modules so that I can put the next bit down and get it all in place. That's fine, I can cope with that. I just got to wait until I've got those 4 made. I'm just going to sit here like a lemon for a minute and do that. Let's see what I can. No, I've got... Well, I got one there. I've got some being made myself, but I've got one that's already brought to me. If I stand right here next to it, the robots should, in theory, bring them straight to me. Okay, I now have 4 of them. That means I can start going through and changing all of this over. So we want to drop that in there, so I've got 4 of them. And then I want to copy that one like that. Right. And I'm going to take those 4 back out of there so that we can use them. And I'm going to, first up, I'm going to remove all bar 1 of them. Oh, of course, because my own robots aren't doing it. The reason I don't want my own robots out is because they will go and take all of those items off somewhere else. The high-level modules that I've got. And I don't want them getting rid of my high-level modules. So I'm going to do that. Right there. That will place all of that stuff in. Deconstruct that last one. And then go with paste. And drop these all in like that. So there's round 1 is done. And then I want to go into here. And I want to, if I do control and click into there like that, then I can go with copy on that one. And then I can take those 4 out of there. And then I can remove that like that. And then go to paste. Paste all of these back in again. Like that. Right. So far, so good. Then I will go up into this last one. And I drop those into there. And then no, I don't want to paste. I want to copy. Copy that one there. Then I want to pick those 4 back out. Because I'm going to need them over the other side. Deconstruct those. Like that, and go with paste. Start dropping all of these back down into there. Right, excellent. So that's all high-level speed modules that are going to be needed in there. And then I need to come over here and need to do exactly the same over on this side as well. So you in here to start off with, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then I'm going to copy that one there, and then I'm going to take those 4 out like that, and then I'm going to deconstruct that little line there, and then I'm going to paste this little line back in again like this. There, see? Perfect. And now I go up to here and I will do the same. So I will drop those in, and I will copy that one. And then I will go in here and I will take those 4 out. And then I will deconstruct that line. Excellent. Take all of those away. Yeah, there's a whole load of different bits all being removed. That's fine. We don't mind what is removed so long as everything is cleared out of the way. They'll go and put it into long-term storage temporarily. It won't necessarily stay there for very long. Then I will go to this one here. I will drop them in like that. And I will go copy there. I no longer need to worry about removing the rest of them. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Did I do that? No, I don't think I did that wrong. They did go and drop some of them on there. Because I just turned my robots on. Actually, you know what? My robots may as well stay on now. It doesn't matter. And paste. Drop these in here like this. There. Right. I've now got orders gone in for all of those. Right? It's going to slow things down a little bit possibly to start with, but I'm also going to drop out all of those massive, great big quantities of different ones, and they're all going to start working in there, which is going to boost up into there. It's going to keep everything moving along quite nicely. I've got one request for a level 2 productivity mod. Where am I using a level 2 productivity module? One single request for a level 2 productivity module. I don't even know where that one would be. Honestly, I've got no clue where that one would be. Right. So that's that bit done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in there. So I want 24 of these. That's 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I want to go to copy. I want to copy that. And I'm going to drop it in there on exactly the same pipe like that. So if I shift click onto there like that, that will dump the whole lot down on there. That underground pipe right there. Right, which way? I've got a pump. A pump is moving it that way. And that's going into that underground pipe just there. So what I'd like to do is I want to put another pump over here to go into that one. So let's make another pump. There. Oh, I'm still making my other... I've got 12 more of these to make. We'll wait for those, and then we will get the pump. We'll put that in as well. All of these going in. And that is all good, because it's got the right requests on there and everything. There's going to be even more plastic going in. All I got to do is make sure that I got enough petroleum gas going through the whole system to make it work. Which, at the moment, I don't. That's another thing that we're going to have to... It might be that I have a lack of coal right now. So look at my list. I've got 68,000 coal there. Whether we're going to run low on coal for this... It's going to be an interesting little exercise to see what happens. 3 more. Those 3 right there, and then we can make the pump. Let's go out and have a look over here. That has now finished. That's all filled in. I've got the odd little bit up there. So all I want to do here is I want to go to Robo Radar. And we need to Robo Radar our way all the way down through here and fill in these bits. Make sure we fill in everything properly. Like that. And then I can also start putting in down here another big long line of solar panels, which would be rather handy. Right, there's all that bit. I've got nothing in the way up here. I've got no trees coming in up through here either. So I want to go into there, and I want to go to that one right there, and I want to do that. Right, let's just make sure. Yes. It's just that one right there. It's that corner bit that we want to leave off. We don't want anything else happening on there. And then further up here, we will do more, but we'll do that later on. Let's come all the way down here and start feeding all of these in. And there. And then another one there like that. And another one. And then one more in there. So there's that bit all done. I've got... Well, that bit there is already taken care of, so I will then go with the deconstruction planner like this. And pull in tight onto that one. There, and it leaves... Actually, it goes out like that, doesn't it? That's where we want it to go. I want it to come all the way down here, and I want it to leave those poles right there as well. So they will go out, and they will remove all of the poles from that. The other bits are already ordered to go in, so that's all of the power is going to go in first, and that's going to go in pretty quickly. They're already removing some of these items, but they're at the same time, they're also going to be placing down these substations pretty quickly. So yes, I've got power shortages in some areas, but they'll be placing the rest down pretty quick, which means that... Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that until they finish placing all of them in. I do want to get some more up here, but it's this bit up here I'm slightly concerned about. I'm gonna need to put a wall across there. I'm gonna need to put something over there to stop everything getting across. And it's getting power across this way. How am I gonna do that? I think I'm gonna need the long distance one. The long distance ones would go across there, so I could start placing some stuff down up here. I mean, I can put some down here already. So let's just drop down those on there, like that. It's not going to cause any problems. Nope, that's not going to cause any issues there. And then I can go up this way, and I can drop that into there. And then I can go up this way, and I can drop solar panel. Wait, what? Oh. Solar panel is in the way of the cables, of the power lines. That's fine. That's something I can cope with. And then I can bring you over this way. Solar panel is in the way. Yeah, that's to be expected. And then over here. Drop you down there. And then start bringing them back through this way. We will fill in all of that area there. That's going to allow me to extend yet further out. I'd like to bring that out to a corner over there and possibly put a defensive wall across there. We'll deal with that in a bit. Now I've got most of those have gone down, which means that I can then go back into here and go to my main solar panel grid and start whacking those in. Like that. There we go. Run all the way down to the bottom down here. And start feeding them in as I come up through. And that one. And then that one into there. And one more. And I've got another big long line of solar panels all the way up there. Just to keep those going. We'll get more solar panels going in here once we've filled out a bit more of that. I'm not going to worry about it for a minute. Let's come out of the map. You down here, you're starting to look pretty good. Everything is in there where it should be. Are you right? Why have I got it that way round, then? I've obviously just doubled it round. I have got everything where it should be, haven't I? Yes. Everything is where it should be. That's all doing what it should be doing. Electricity is down a little bit right now. But that's kind of to be expected. It's on the up, though. It is on the up. Right. You're going to take a little while. I've got that. Where's that pump? There's that pump. So I want to bring that one in and drop that one down there like that. And then I want to do that into there. So that lot is pumping through. I've got it pumping through over here. It doesn't come anywhere else off of that. So that's pushing the petroleum gas down into this bit. And then we go up here and we have a look through and make sure. So all of those are running full tilt. Right, those there are just running flat out. I've got full of oil right on there. That's all good. And then these up here, these we're also hoping are running full tilt. So we look in here, they're getting all of the coal that we need in there to keep that going. The rest of this is running as well. That's keeping going nicely. I've got a system on here, so I've got a full loop all the way around. That's doing exactly what it should do. And then on the outside of that, I got 6.2k heavy oil down here. So long as the heavy oil stays in there, that's all good. Light oil is not doing a great deal, so that is doing exactly what we want it to be doing. We want it to be processing all the oils down through into petroleum gas, and that's coming down here. I got 2.8k in there. Does that mean I'm not getting it running through here? 2.8k in there. It's coming up. 4.2 in... Wait, what? 4.2 in that one. 2.8 in both of those. 1.5 down in that one. Do I need to have a pump pushing into there? Oh, that's coming out that way. Of course, it comes out... It runs over that way and down in. So really, I want to have a pump pushing out over this side. That's what I want, is I want a pump over here. This is something that I'm going to have to work on, is balancing out where I've got pumps and how exactly I should have said pumps. So I'll put that one in there, and then I will put a pipe over here. So that's going to make sure that we keep petrol in on this side. As long as that one, like that, will just keep that pushed in at maximum on that side. So there's no question there whatsoever. That means that the rest of this, like that coming down there, it's coming in this way. I've got a pump there. That one I'm not using it. That one, I could actually dismantle all of that. I don't need that. You know, if we've got excess, it'll come from those two there. I don't need to worry about any other excesses. So I could deconstruct this a little bit. That can all go. Remove that line completely, and also that. And also that. Right there like that. And then go to you. Let's just drop that in. There's a little tiny plastic making facility over there. That's coming off of that bit down there. That's fine. That's not going to do anything. So, you in here. This was just an active bit. I don't need that working at all. So that can go, and that can go, and then the other bits is gone anyway. Which means constant combinator, I can get rid of you, and I've got a pump. Okay. Right, that's all looking good so far. I got 28,000 robots. We've got 1,000 spare. Now we have none spare. 2.9, 2.9, 1.5. What you can do is you can split this apart a little bit, and you can put a pump in between each one. And that way we've only got stuff coming out down the bottom here, because that runs out... That bit there feeds over to there. And then this bit over here, that feeds the plastic over this side. So what I can do is I can remove that one there a second and take a pump and put there. Yeah, I don't need that. I'll just do it like this. And I can drop that into there. So that's forcing that one in round there. But that's also going to force it in through here. So I'll remove that as well. And I'll put a second pump over here. And I will put power onto said pump. And then I will do that. So now I'm pushing petrol down into this one and making sure that stays full. That's all staying full in there. Where else have I got? I've got a pump in there. It's coming out of that bit. That's coming over in this way. We've got pumps coming from the other direction and moving up to here. I've got a pump right there for heavy oil. Haven't I? Yeah, why have I got a heavy oil pump going in there? Oh, that's the one that's on the limit. Right. Petrol's going that way, and that's on a pump, and then the rest of it, we want to bring it down this way, and we want to put this onto some pumps. So if I remove that one, I'll make some more pumps a minute. Let's make 5 more pumps there a second, because we're starting to use a few of these. I will drop that one in there, and I will put that there, and I will put that there, like that. So that's going to force this down this way. which is good. That's what we want. We want it to be pushed down this way as much as we can. We'll remove you. And we will take another pump, and we'll put you into there like that. And I'm also going to remove those bits. And I'm going to take that one there like that. And I'm going to put those two into there. So I've got a pump that is pushing petrol into this tank. But the other thing that we could be doing is, rather than having 4 tanks like this, we could separate these tanks out a little bit. And that's something that I want to try. I don't know if this is going to work. 1, 2, 3 pumps, maybe? Let's make another pump just in case. I don't know if this is going to work. I put one there. I put one there like that. That pipe's going to have to move a minute. And then I take this here. I drop that one into there. And I drop that one into there. So you're going to have to go. And then that one will go like that. So I've got 2 more pumps. I've got one going that way. I got one going that way. So this is a storage facility, but it can't back up that way at all. It only goes forward down this way. Now, I've also got heavy oil down here, which comes down into that one. So I do want to just add that pipe back in again, which I can do right there. That goes in between them. That'll be fine. And then you can drop anywhere in there. That's fine. So there's all the pumps pushing down into there. And then finally, we will go with an underground pipe right into there. So that's now pushing into each of these. I got one pushing down that way, one pushing there, and there should be one pushing there that way, but it's because it's taking out the other, it's not actually using that tank yet. But that's fine. Once a tank fills up, then it'll be fine. So that's going to force the petrol in here and force it down in here, which means that we should be using it a little bit more than we are currently, and everything is going to be tickety-boo. 270. That seems to be dropping down. Is my plastic production coming up enough that I'm starting to get ahead of the red circuits? It could be. Right, I think that's going to do for a minute. I don't need to worry about that for a minute. We will probably... Actually, there's one other thing that I want to do, and that is I want to have a look at production statistics. Right here, over 1 minute. Actually, yeah, we'll go 1 minute like that. So, production, 36k crude oil. Consumption, 38k crude oil. 81 petroleum versus 57 being produced. I think that's how much it needs up here. I think that's reset filters. Oh, I haven't got any filters on. I think that's how much it needs, and that's how much it wants to produce. I believe so. Something along those lines. 1,000 hours. That's all going to be the same. And then you can look here, and you can see these graphs here of what's being produced versus what's coming in. A lot of this is to do with the power, though. That's the power cycles that we've been getting. So a lot of that is sort of really reflecting on the whole power cycle situation. And if we look here, we've still got issues with robots queuing up. It's not quite as bad as it was. But it's going to be another thing that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to, like, all of this, I'm going to have to rip it all up and move it. And, I mean, I'm going to do that because I want to make this a lot bigger scale than it is right now. We're going for much, much bigger scale than I've got here at the moment. Let's get rid of those, and I will bring back my request for some roboports so that I can start placing more of them down. And I can go up over here. All roboports have been placed. All of those have been placed down. And next up, we want to start doing something with this island up here. That's going to be the next thing we do. Right, actually, the next thing I do, I've got one more thing that I want to make. Right, if I look in here, 14k electric poles, I'm making those. But I'm not making the other type of pole. Right, there is another type. There is another one that we should be making that we're not. I got 3 of them over there being made. I want to go... Actually, I just want to go that one. I want to go to the basic. Factory basic right there. And then we go into here and we go with that one. 5 copper plate, 5 steel, 8 iron stick. Drop that in there. Just like that. And then I go boom and boom into there. So there's my request. Look, big load of requests in. I'm not going to change that at all. I'm just going to leave it as it is. They will start bringing... There we go. We've already started bringing the items in. They're dumping them in there. We'll have a load of steel coming up in just a second. Somewhere. And then they're going to start making... Actually, you know what? I'm just... Oh, no, I've got some steel. And there's the copper. Right. I've got a big electric pole. That's done. So as I've now got a big electric pole, you know what? In order to be able to place one down, I need to have some on me, don't I? So I need to go back down to said big electric pole and just bring that in a minute. There. Then I can go up here and we will go like this. I want to get some power up over to this side. So I'm going to take that there. And you can see how far it can go. You look at the lines on there. It goes out quite a long way. Which is good. That's actually a really good thing. How far can we go? We can go sort of up to there somewhere. Right, if I go with the radar thing and I bring that one out there. There's my Roboport. It's going to go up in that corner. Let me put down my radar. I'll drop that down up in that corner up there. Like that. And that's within range of the other one, obviously. It's all on our grid. And then all I need to do is bring that one there. Drop that one there. And that's going to allow power to go up to that one. So then I've sort of extended out to that bit. But I don't have a connection. I don't have a land bridge across there yet. So if we do encounter any nasty aliens, we've got worms up here. We haven't got anything else yet. If we do encounter nasty aliens, we should be able to hold them off just for now. That's the concern bit, is this down here. I've got that which we did see before, but it does appear to all be worms and nothing else. But it's still, this here is a concern. We're not really sure what's going to happen down there. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we need to actually do anything across there. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got some walls somewhere. Have I got walls being made? I'm sure concrete wall is one of the things... Yes, I've got wall right there. Okay? So I can just get a little bit of that myself. The reason I want a little bit is so that I can make a wall all the way along here. That's what I will do. See, that's going to be my very next thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to go and find a little bit of stone wall. That's all being brought into there. That's good. Okay, 81 of them. I don't need to worry about any more of that. Now, where is this stone wall being made? Found it. Stone wall is being made right here. So I want a little tiny bit of a stack there, just so that I can see it. And then I want to go all the way up over here. And I'm going to build a stone wall across there so that I'm guaranteed safety. Look in here. Yeah, that's worms. Right, we'll build a stone wall across here at the moment, just for our own safety, our own peace of mind. We will go like that, all the way along there. And we will remove that little bit of timber. And then once that's been removed, we can build our stone wall. While I'm waiting for that bit of stone wall to make along there, I can actually go up here and I can put in the next round of these along here. As I've got plenty of room for these. So let's go up like this. Where do these need to go? There we go. Have I really got... Oh, I see. They didn't quite fit all of them in when I placed stuff down. They weren't all able to be put in there. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1,000,000 minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.